Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Today, actually tonight, we have right here the brand new Mazda CX-30 2024 version. This is the facelift 2024. Even though it looks kind of the same, it has a few changes that we will talk about in the full review video. If you want to see that video, stay close because it will come soon on the channel. So in this video we will drive the car in the nighttime. I will give you the feedback and we will see the ambient on how is to drive this Mazda CX-30. I have to tell you that the lights are just wonderful. I made a special video, a separate video, where I show you every single light of the car, and there you can see more detail. But I tell you, the exterior design, the lights are fitting just perfectly. Love the car. Also, this is the low beam on, and the high beam and low beam look just wonderful. It comes with matrix LED light in the front, at least on this version that I have with me. If you don't have, I think the entry-level version will come with simple lights. You can see the graphic look also wonderful when you go inside the car. You can get it optional, and I totally recommend you to get it with those matrix lights because they look wonderful. You can see when you start the car, it's just adjust itself a little bit, so then you can start driving. This is the low beam and it looks in such a nice way. Now let me put the seat belt and then we will start driving. I will reset also the consumption, so we will see what kind of consumption we can get from this button info here. You can reset the consumption. I want to give you some technical data before we start driving, and then we will drive the car. This is the version that come with a 2-liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders, inline, 150 horsepower, 213 Newton meters, 194 km/h is the top speed. 0 to 100 can do in 10 seconds. Estimated CO2 grams emission around 144 grams, and consumption around 6.4 liters is the estimated consumption. It's a front wheel drive system. Also, it's a mild hybrid system. That means it comes with a small electric motor like a starter, 48-volt battery that help the petrol engine and the system consume less and have a little bit more power. And all this power is connected to a 6-speed automatic transmission. I think this is enough in terms of technical data. Let's start driving, because if you want to find out more information and technical data about the car, check out the full review video, because there I give you even more information. Now let's start driving it. This is the lights, and the great part is that when you sit inside here, you can drive even with those lights up here, because it doesn't come in your eyes. It's somehow falling down from the roof directly down in this area on the dashboard, on the center console. It's just perfectly illuminate everything here, and in the same time I can still drive. In other cars it's kind of coming in your eyes and it's kind of bother you. Not all other cars, but most of the other cars. I like very much that right now the multimedia system, it's kind of tilted, it's dimmed the light, it's dark, and doesn't bother you to your eyes. And also every single ambient light, it's very pleasant here inside the cabin. I will turn off these lights, and now you can see also the way it looks, and you can see also the lights in the front. This is the low beam and this is the high beam. So right now this is it, matrix LED light. It looks wonderful. You can see right now the high beam, the low beam, it's super visible, and I think it's more than enough to have those lights. Also, I don't know if you see the head-up display right there on the windscreen, but it looks also quite nice and very nice integrated, kind of very nice blended into the windscreen. Now let me go in reverse to show you also the reverse camera. Reverse camera, it's very good, surprisingly very good, and even in dark you can see it quite well. And you have those lines there that guide you in the parking lot, so you can park the car quite easy. Yeah, anyway, let's drive it, guys. You have 2 driving modes, normal mode and sport mode. You can change them very easy from down here. Also, all these buttons are illuminated, so you can press them very easy, so you know where you are. And I like the fact that Mazda still keep this control for the multimedia system in the center console here, so you can control the settings and the navigation just from here. You don't have to use the touch screen. And the great part is that, actually I don't know how great it is, but I like the fact that they position the screen. I think Mazda have one of the best position for the multimedia screen when it comes to visibility and peripheral view, because they kind of mount the multimedia system a little bit farther away, so you cannot reach it so easy from here, you see. And actually it's not a touch screen. Only when you connect your Apple CarPlay or Android phone you are able to use it as a touch screen, but in general it's not made to be touch screen, and this is much more safer when you drive. But in the same time, it's also yeah, by the way, you have a button here on the left side where you can turn off this sound when it bothers you, for example, for different safety features. Now, what I want to say is the fact that I never thought about that until today, when I drive the car almost all day today, and I was thinking, like, I saw the multimedia, I drive so many cars, but now I understand how important it is that the screen to be a little bit farther away, because it's a little bit farther away in the middle and tilted to the driver. You have such a good visibility, and it's even easier to watch the traffic and then a little bit with your eyes watch the multimedia, but you are in the same area with your eyes. So very nice and very easy to drive the car, and very well positioned right there. So I like that very much anyway. Now, I like very much also the combination with the automatic transmission with this engine. I like that Mazda offer plenty of power on the line, so you have plenty of power to choose from, and the engines are very reliable. This one have 150 horsepower, and I drive it today, and I feel like it has more than enough power to drive daily with the car. You can set up from here the cruise control, so it comes also with cruise control, so you can set the speed, and then the car will actually hold the speed for you. It has a radar in the front, so it uses adaptive cruise control, will accelerate, will brake, depending what the car in front will do. This version that I have with me doesn't have as an option the lane assist, automatically lane assist, but it has some kind of safety feature. When you go farther away, you can see right now it holds you between the lanes. It's kind of, look, it just push you back between the lanes, but it kind of bouncing around a little bit, so it doesn't have the proper lane assist. So for that option you have to pay some extra, but even this is super useful. It has emergency brake, adaptive cruise control, and all that super useful safety features. Now, I like very much the sound insulation of the car and the lights right here. I want to go on the highway because it's here, it's a little bit darker, and I want to show you how good is the light. And if you look at the lights, you will see how nice and how clear they are, even until the side of the road. Even here, if there are free lanes, you have super good visibility. Look at this. I want that cars to go ahead so you can see how good is the visibility outside. Pleasant light inside, love it. The seats are super comfy, the engine is very silent, and yeah, it's a nice pleasant car. The suspension are a little bit stiffer, like a sporty driving. Also the steering wheel, it's a little bit stiffer, so it feels it's more on the sporty side, but it's a really pleasant car to drive. And the lighting, it's just wonderful. You don't even need the high beam with those lights, and I have to admit that they are better than on my Tesla Model Y. You can set the cruise control from here, super simple. You set the speed and the car will actually hold the speed for you. I just reset the consumption. We have 8.2 liter consumption until now. We drive at 100 and it's pretty silent inside the car. Even if you go a little bit farther, 110. And we have winter tires. still silent and pleasant. Mazda makes such a good cars, such a reliable cars. Also the interior feel great, good quality everywhere. It feels super stable and nice. The steering wheel has a nice grip and good quality as well. So you can see if you go outside, it will warn you that you go outside the lanes. It will vibrate a little bit and it will push you back between the lanes. So this is a super useful feature. Even though it doesn't have that autopilot, it's a great feature, and I noticed that it's incredible precise, and it's much better than on other cars, because I tested also on other models and other cars, and it's not that good as this one. This one, it's quite precise every time. It's even better than the Tesla one. On Tesla, if you go outside the lanes, it will correct you first time, and then second time just a little bit of vibration and warning, and then third time they will let you go. But in general, it's good. You can see the lights right here. High beam. Ooh, look at the high beam, low beam, high beam, low beam. Wow, it's so visible. And this is the low beam, and it's more than enough to drive with the low beam. Great lights. Actually, this is the first time when I drive it in the night time, and I'm surprised to see that the lights are great. The car stay great on those curves, so it's super stable. I like it. Again, here you can see the lights, low beam, high beam. Ooh, low beam. Perfect. It stays great also on the road. Suspension, it's a little bit stiffer, it's more sportier, but that helped those curves to stay quite well between those curves. Look at this, how good it stays here. Pretty wonderful. But the engine, it's so silent. I like it. Look how nice ambient you have in the nighttime. I think you can drive long trips without any problem. It's silent, super silent inside. So pleasant and so comfortable on the seats. Even though they are upholstery, it's textile fabric material, you feel super comfortable on them. Now we drive 110 and you barely hear noise from outside, and it feels super stable on the road. The brakes feel fine as well. Blind spot technology, already see it in the corner. 0 to 100 in 10 seconds. It's not that fast, but it's okay. It's fine. It has plenty of power to cross past other cars. And right now we are not in sport mode. If I go in sport mode, will be a little bit more aggressive when you press the acceleration, so it gives you even more power, even from 100. Oh, look at this, up to 120. Whew. Even over 120 it gives you more power, so more than enough to keep up at high speeds. But this is the lights. I like how nice they blend in the head-up display on the windscreen. It's barely noticeable, and I like that. out here. I think you made an idea about the lights and the way it looks in the nighttime. From my point of view, I didn't find anything to complain or to add on to the car. I think it's just good the way it is. It's just perfect the way it is, so I quite like it. And after I stay with the car all day today, I find that the multimedia, it's placed really well right there. Even though at first it looks like it's a little bit higher, then you will see how easy it is to look there and to see different information, and it's perfectly in your peripheral view. When the engine in combination with this transmission, it's just perfect. Now let's park around here, guys. Look at the lights. This is the low bin and the high bin. You see the way it looks is just perfectly blending together there. It's not like square or something like that like we have on Tesla, for example. Is the reverse camera. You can see it one more time. It's easy to park, and yeah, even here where it's dark, it looks nice. Put it in park, and the consumption was 7.4 liters. Tomorrow I will do the consumption test. This is the electronic handbrake, the consumption test. So if you want to see the consumption test, if you want to see the proper test drive, the full review with the car interior exterior, I wait till next days on the channel, so don't miss out those videos, guys. I want to go out a little bit to show you the lights and to show you the way it looks from outside, and then we will end up this video. So you can see it from here. I love those lights. You can see the lights in the front, matrix LED lights. It looks so nice. Fits so nice. I don't know if you can see it so well on this camera, but the color is just wonderful. It looks really nice. And by the way, guys, if you are in Romania, around Romania, check out Ariane Motors in Bucharest. I will leave you the link in the description. Also, all the information if you want to buy the car, see the car, test drive the car. Rodocin and Ariane Motors in Romania. Check them out. Link will be on the screen in Bucharest actually, and also on the description of the video. So thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I guess I see you soon in the next one, guys. Bye.